Hey, what's up, guys? It is Coach Kafia here, and like I told you guys, if you haven't watched the first video in this series, go check it out. It's called Stop Listening to Your Body, the lie that keeps you stuck. In that video, I shared how I went from overeating on impulses to barely eating at all, and how that listening to your body advice led me into chaos. Now, this video is part 2 of the series, and I'm getting really real about what I did next. I started eating even when I wasn't hungry, not to force myself, but to retrain my body to trust me again, right? It's like any relationship. You have to rebuild the trust if it's been broken. And so that's not always doing what you feel like doing. And in part 3, I'm going to go even deeper, and I'm going to be showing you how I started to resync my metabolism and my appetite after so many years of damage. So stay with me. So before the medicine, I was eating constantly. Snacks anytime I was stressed out, anytime I was overwhelmed or just bored. Literally, food was like my BFF. There was no structure. It was just reaction. Okay, before I knew it, I was in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Then once the meds kicked in, it was like nothing. Hunger was gone. And I thought, finally, this is what freedom feels like. This is the freedom I needed. But I wasn't free. I was disconnected. I was tired. Listen, I was moody. I was very foggy. And that is not freedom. That is metabolic confusion. So I had to stop asking, am I hungry? And start asking, what do I need? Right? And this just goes back to so many lessons in relationship. But it's like, what does my body need in this moment? So hunger cues are shaped by hormonal imbalances. They're shaped by emotional eating, and like our history of that is shaped by our sleep, and the deprivation of that is also shaped by long-term restriction, like dieting for a long period of time. If your body's been through chaos like mine had, your hunger cues are going to be inconsistent, and that is okay. It just means your body needs guidance. Here's what I do now. I eat on a schedule. I know we don't like a routine. We don't like a schedule. Like, don't put me in a box. But it just has to happen in the beginning. I also lead with protein, right? We all know that. I reflect on how I feel after I've eaten, and then I make the meals that are enjoyable and satisfying to me. Now, at first, eating without hunger, I'm like, oh God, here I go. I'm forcing myself to eat. I heard so many people talk about not forcing themselves. And so I somewhat felt like a failure. That old voice, kick back in. You're going to gain all this weight back, and you're going to be back where you started. But then I reminded myself, listen, I am not here to punish my body. I am here to love it back to life. So my goal is shifted. So the goal isn't weight loss. It's metabolic healing. It's structure. It's consistency. That is what teaches our bodies to trust us again. So if you're skipping meals or you are afraid of food, you are not alone, because I was there. But go back and watch part 1 if you missed it, and then go over and head to part 3, where we're going to talk about rebuilding the connection between our metabolism and our appetites, because we are on a journey, okay? We are on a journey of faith, of structure, of healing. Let's keep going.